Hello, this is Teresa, and oh my gosh, this is crazy, this stuff that I got today for this vintage ephemera haul. So I found this little bag at a like antique mall type area that I went to today, and it says ephemera 1930s etc. And I got it for $4.95. So I started taking the stuff out and taking a look at it, and 546. Yeah. Okay, it looks like I'm live. Good. I was just checking that. And it's kind of fascinating. Now, I did it. You're like, you're a junk journaler, Teresa. Why did you buy all this 3D bulky stuff? Well, I didn't really want this 3D bulky stuff. But, like, you know, technically I could use this for something. And I even could use this. This is different. I have no idea what that is. If anybody knows what that is, I'm trying to show this part right here. It's interesting. I'd love to know what it is. I know that this is a pill bottle. Where'd the rest of it go? Right here. Do you remember these? I remember these a lot. Us kids actually used them as drinking cups. So I don't know if somebody put that on afterwards or if this was part of the original pill cup. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this stuff. Most of this stuff shows like $10 each on eBay. This one came in a pack of 3 for like $30. So being by themselves, they're probably not as valuable. And this only has 2. But I was thinking that if there was some way for me to find out how somebody who was interested in a piece of this stuff, like maybe they've got 2 of these and they need a third, if somebody would be interested in this stuff to put together a set. Look, these are for chromium needles for a phonograph. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. And I think there's supposed to be 8 maybe. But that's kind of interesting. These were surprisingly expensive on eBay. I don't know, $14 or $10, something like that each. I was like, wow. This is just a little tin, and it's almost small enough to put in a junk journal. In fact, I might even give it a try. I don't know yet. This is old. Let's see. There we go. Push. For your hair. Yeah, you know I'm not going to do that. And then this is a Budweiser Anheuser-Busch bottle opener. This was like $9.99 on eBay. And this is a Heinz 57. Oh, I got it upside down. No wonder I can't read it. Tumbler opener? Tumbler cap opener. This seemed to have some potential for resale. And then I took this out to my husband and I asked him, I said, have you ever seen something like that before? And he says, yeah, I have. He goes, this is a blade, and he pulled out the blade. I can't pull them out. And then he said, and this is a nail pick, and he pulled this one out. Well, plus I just cut my nails today, so that doesn't help any, but he says Leah had one. Leah is his foster mom, who is, I want to say maybe in her 80s. And so I guess that means something like this is probably old. But I feel like, I'm like, this is a lady's. I can't even get it open. This might have some potential. Now the only thing I can barely, vaguely, and there's some paper products too, is really why I bought this, is I could use this on a junk journal. I could see that. I maybe could use this. And I was even wondering, you know how you put rusty straight pins in a junk journal? I was wondering if I could use something like this, you know, to pin a piece of paper on and just use that as like an embellishment. I don't know. Just trying to think outside of the box here. I'd rather sell them for a really cheap, you know, price and give them, you know, so that somebody who is interested in them for, say, a phonograph or something, and could use it for something that was practical. Yeah, so that, whoops, I wanted to keep that with there because it's the original, so saying so a lot today. Let's look at the papers. Now, most of them are like pamphlet form. I will say right off the bat that there was this one little piece of onion paper in it. I love onion paper. So I'm really super pleased with this little cute, soft gingerbread typed recipe on lovely onion paper. These are loose pages that were stuck in one of the books, and they have a date. I saw dates on this somewhere. 1941. This is from some kind of magazine or something that has recipes, and I'm not a big fan of recipe books, but because I do the Margaret Miller collage challenge, every once in a while I really get stumped by one of the prompts, and I thought to myself, if I ever had a prompt for cooking, I really don't have any appropriate ephemera for cooking. So this will be a nice addition to my ephemera if I ever felt the need to create a junk journal for, say, somebody who loves to cook. This would be a lot of fun to use all this. So, and for that category, I have this. I had this little brochure that's from June 21, 1935. It would be fun to do something with this. And I have this Sun-Made Raisins, their food value, and 92 selected recipes. Can't remember if this one had a date. 1921. And this one goes for about 10 bucks on Amazon. It didn't have a picture, but everything else matched up. And you can tell someone was doing some baking. Let's see, probably raisin cherry preserves was one of their favorites, or maybe one of these marmalades. Oh, actually it must have just gotten rusty or something. I don't know. Got food on it or what? But I love it like that. In fact, I would take this page out and I would make that one of the pages of the journal. It's pretty nifty. All of these, this one, I found this one, but I don't remember if I found it on Amazon. I think I found this one on Etsy. And I don't think this one has a date. No, I don't see a date. I found this one, probably on Etsy. This one is 1930. So these pictures with the way they dressed back then are fun. So then we have, I found this one too. Most of these I found for about 10 bucks. You know, somebody was trying to sell them for about $10. This one says 1936 on it. Yeah, this one I found, some people had listed a 1936 version and some people had listed a 1935 version. And it was the 1936 that was about $10 and the 1936 that was about 7 something. And then this one looked kind of old to me. Flavor Zone Electric Cookery Westinghouse. And I was able to find this one for about $10. I felt like I was able to find a date. I think this one is 1921 too. But I found it online. I found it said online what the date was of this. Basically, it's like a brochure. It's pretty cool with like recipes and some pictures and some logistics of cooking, the mechanics of cooking. Types of pans you want to use. Cooking charts. Pretty much what a cookbook might have in it too, except for this elaborates on using an electric oven and things like that. Because maybe, I don't know, but maybe that was still a novel idea back then. This is a lovely picture. This was 50 cents. And somebody did some drawing in it. It just makes me wonder what they were trying to draw. Okay, well, that's what I have for today. I am still traveling. We are in an RV park in Colorado, and I was going to load some pictures on here before I did the, must have loaded the pictures on my other iPad, so I could show you some of the pictures out here, the sightseeing, but it must be on my other iPad. So, I'm back to saying so. I'm going to go ahead and wind this up, and I look forward to seeing you next time. I've got some exciting things that I want to get done. I'm going to be part of a collaboration for A Christmas in July. So that will be a lot of fun. And I have met, well, I didn't meet her. I knew her. I had dinner with a lady last night in Colorado that is a client of mine. And she mentioned that she might want to commission me to do a prayer junk journal. That sounds super exciting. I plan to put the spin of my junk journal planner on it, so I'm told her I'd do some prototypes, and definitely one of those prototypes will be a junk journal prayer planner. JJPP. Kind of catchy. Maybe it'll catch on. Now I am going to sign off. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those fun things. I think I've lost a couple subscribers lately. I haven't been online very often lately, but that's because I'm traveling. It will pick up in about a week. I should be back home and stabilized within a week.